Most often, you see couples that are planning their wedding go ahead with all the preparations, go through marriage class, but they don't stop to ask themselves some very vital questions. They don't stop to talk about some certain things before saying I do. Because, like I always teach, it's not about the wedding. The wedding is from 8 or 9 a.m. to 12, and then reception from 1 to 3, and everybody goes their way. But it is you and that man or you and that woman that will live the rest of your lives together. After that day, nobody cares what you do with yourselves. So these are some very key questions you should ask each other. Now, this video is basically for the man and the woman. Now, the first question goes to the woman. Have you asked that man what submission means to him? Now, submission is not slavery. Okay, submission is not stupidity. Submission is you saying, I respect you. I will not take decisions without you. We will come together and dialogue. That is what submission is. But have you asked him what is his opinion on what submission is? Okay, for some men they think submission is slavery. So go ahead and ask that dude that you're about to get married to what submission means to him. Now, have you asked him after marriage, what if there's a little delay in pregnancy? What if you don't get pregnant immediately in 2, 3, 4, 5 years? How is he gonna react? Okay, you should ask him, because these things are inevitable. They are inevitable. You should go ahead and ask him. Now, have you asked him about his background? For I've seen a couple where the lady was wearing trousers. Okay, after marriage, the husband said, no, you can't wear trousers. Yes, then we're dating. Now, because of my family background, and it was a big issue. As a matter of fact, they were engaged and they went their separate ways. Have you asked him what is his view on trousers? Are you going to be wearing trousers after the marriage? Have you asked him about makeup? Does he like you putting on makeup? Have you asked him about entertaining your friends at home? No, I don't mean idle friends that just come to gossip, talk, I mean productive friends that you host in the house. Maybe they come around and the two of you sit down to discuss business. It depends on the nature of your business. Okay? Have you asked him tomorrow if he's going to demand your salary? Have you asked him? Because if you are working and then tomorrow he says, oh, you'll be submitting your salary to me, he might not say it now because, oh, it's sweet. You're busy going to the cinemas, eating pizza and shawarma and all that, eating obano kobi and basically getting high. You have not asked him those important questions if he's going to demand for your salary tomorrow. Have you talked about joint account? Are the two of you going to put money in the same bank, in one account? Have you talked about your financial discipline? Have you talked about house chores? Tomorrow, is he going to allow you to have a house help? Or he thinks, oh, his mother had 14 kids without any house help, so you should do the same. He doesn't want a house help with all. You have to do the running, you have to do the school run, you have to cook, you have to clean, scrub the toilet, wash his clothes. Have you talked about it? Have you talked about house chores, how you're going to manage it? Is he willing to help when you are overwhelmed? Have you talked about bills? Is he a man tomorrow that will say, oh, the bills is 50-50, we're going to share it? Have you talked about how you're going to manage your bills? Who's going to pay the bills? If you're earning higher than him, is he going to leave all the responsibility for you? Or you're just busy enjoying yourself, looking out for wedding gowns? Okay, wedding gowns is rented. You're going to return it the next day. But these questions will live with you. Have you checked your genotype? Yeah, have you checked your genotype if the two of you are compatible? No, you have not done that, right? Now, this is the father of all questions. Have you talked about the two of you? Have you sat down to talk about oral sex? what he thinks about it or what she thinks about it. Now, for the man, have you told her that you enjoy, being given a head? Or if she's not the type that can ever put her mouth there, have you talked about it? Not that tomorrow you get married for the wrong reasons and 6 months after you're calling us for a divorce. Go ahead, sit down and ask yourself these questions. Have you asked her if she is a saver or she's a waster of resources? Have you asked her about her ex if she is truly, truly done or she's carrying the hurt over to the marriage? Have you talked about these things? Please go ahead and talk about it before you say I do. As always, my name is Vina Kenneth. I'm the Big Mom of Africa and your favorite life coach. Don't forget to share me out if you find this video informative. Stay intentional as always. Bye for now. See you in my next video.